I say 6,500, she wants 7,000. So we're gonna flip a coin and see where he lands. Wow, that's a lot of 20s, right, Don? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to YouTube. Starting on a new episode, trading my way into a G80. So the second car will be a 2016 BMW X6. I have my old customer here. She was here a year ago. We did some work on her car. The car needs a couple of things, kind of a lot of things, right, that the car needs, but she doesn't feel like spending that money, and we're gonna be buying the car from her. We'll put the work in and we're gonna sell the car. But I'll disclose the price that I'm paying for the car. I say 6,500. She wants 7,000. No, 6750 or 7,000, right?
That's correct.
All right, so we're gonna flip a coin and see where he lands. So what do you want? I want heads.
All right, we'll do tails.
All right, let's go.
Oh, let it fall then.
And it's tails. Oh my God, she got 7,000 for the car. God damn it. Oh well, you win, you lose. It's 250. That, you know, I'm not a good gambler, and this proves.
Neither am I.
I'm not a good. You are today. So yeah, 7,000. We're getting the X6. I'll be showing you guys the car. Well, this is no good. So she is here, and the guy's not here to buy the 335 yet. So that means she's gonna have to wait a little bit. Hopefully this guy comes soon. I don't know what to do at this point. Looks like we're good. She's here to sell me the car. I have no money for her.
Yeah.
Yet. And looks like the guy just pulled up. So that worked out. One plane lands, another one takes off. Here you go. I just held it for a few seconds. Thank you. Nice doing business with you. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. So
Alright, so here it is. Car number 2, 2016 X6. We got it for 7,000. You guys saw the flip of a coin. Gonna put this thing back. Gonna fix the massive oil leak from the valve cover gasket. Differential was shot, really shot. We're gonna replace that. Got one coming already. What else? Clean it up really good. That's about it. That's what she needs. This one I'm not gonna go as crazy as I did on the 335 because I didn't make as much for going crazy and spending money on every little thing. It's got a cracked windshield. I'm probably gonna leave that alone. I'll try to minimize and just do what's needed. It's leaking coolant as well from the thermostat, which is cracked. Car is really dirty, probably been, you know, sitting for a while. So we're gonna clean it up really good. Suspension, underneath, wheels, engine bay, do, you know, a nice TLC on the engine, change the oil, change all the fluids. Car's nice, needs cleaning for sure. So this is it. Now let's start working on it. Okay, so the plan is to clear coat the headlights, clean it up really good. This color is a special order, I believe, for the grills and the mirrors as well, which is really nice. It's a really nice color. We're going to clean up the engine really good. I'm gonna show you guys the before and after, obviously. And this car has a massive valve cover gasket leak. Massive. It's like piling up on top of the catalytic converter. I'm gonna show you guys from underneath so you can see. It's really bad. We're replacing the belt as well, cleaning the engine up really good. Like I say, this one I'm not gonna go as crazy as I went with the other one, spending money, but I do have a plan for the oil pan gasket, which is leaking. Not as bad as the valve cover, but it's leaking. But since we have to do the front diff, I'm going to get the oil pan gasket done already, since we're kind of going to be halfway there with the subframe down and the diff down. Yeah, see the color, how nice it is. It's missing this little trim here, which is the same color as that. We ordered one up from BMW, ended up being only 40 bucks. We're cleaning it up from the inside out. Got Lucas cleaning it up here really good. Looking like a different car already. And we got John fixing up the trim, which was all bent, all messed up. Yeah, she's looking a lot better. Alright, so let's finish cleaning it up, and I'm going to show you guys the outcome and underneath the car how she's looking and how she will turn out. So look at the difference already, just by cleaning it up and sanding it down. You can see much clearer now. Now we just have to mask everything, clean it up, and clear coat the headlights. Will look a lot different. But however, we did find another problem, which I didn't check before. The seat is not moving. So there is a problem. I diagnosed the LIN bus is not communicating, so the module is not sending out LIN bus. For some reason, it's only sending out 4 volts, and it's supposed to be sending out 10 volts. So no communication with the LIN between the module and the controllers. As you guys can see, nothing moves. So I have the car hooked up right now, and I'm going to program it. Sometimes programming will fix a lot of things. The car does have 71 actions to be completed in the programming, and it's good to have a new software as well. Alright, so it's initializing the seat. As you guys can see, can move it on its own. Programming fixed it. So we're good on that. That part is fixed. Nice and working. Alright guys, so 2 days in, she's almost there. Just gotta put the wheels back on, but the oil pan was done, the diff was done. I'm gonna lift the car up in the air and I'm gonna show you guys everything that was done. We did a couple of arms. Again, I'm trying to do just what the car needs and not everything in a whole, you know, trying to stick to what the car needs. This way we can maximize profit and at the end of the day still sell a good car. We put a new belt. Actually, we're about to put a new belt in. We clean everything up. It's a brand new valve cover assembly. We're doing the breather hose as well because they do crack when you're removing them. They get brittle. Brand new air filter in the car. Oil change was done. We're changing all the fluids like I mentioned before. We're changing the thermostat as well. Yeah, so let's bring the car up in the air and I'll show you guys a little bit better. So before we lift the car up, we found out that the oil filter cap is broken internally as well. Same thing as the 335. I can't win, man. It's getting expensive already. Oil cap started leaking, so we're gonna have to replace the oil cap. So we're replacing the cap. We usually have them in stock. Gian is looking for one right now. We like to keep those caps because we know they break a lot. So that's one thing that happened with this car. Now here we got the arms that we replaced. It was one thrust arm and one control arm on opposite sides. This was the passenger and this was the driver's. So let's lift it up. All Alright, so as you guys can see, everything is nice and clean underneath. Subframe was out completely, so we washed that up. Oil pan gasket is new drain plug as well. New bolts, obviously, because they're aluminum, so everything is nice and clean under here. And the control arm is replaced, which was this on this side. This side, the ball joint ended up being okay, so we just replaced the bushing instead. And then this side is getting a new arm, and that's about it. Down here is going to be buttoned up, and then we're cleaning under the car. We're cleaning suspension, we're cleaning wheel wells and everything else. So she could go to the next happy customer. Picasso right here. X6 is gone. Sold it. That's a lot of 20s, right, Don?
Absolutely.
We got 11.5 for the car. So now let's bring it up on the computer here, and I'm gonna show you guys how much we actually spent and how much we made on the car. So let's break down the prices now. Looking at it initially is a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting it to be this high, but again, I'm giving you guys examples if you were to bring the car to a shop like mine at first, and then I'm gonna break down like what I would make cheaper, what, you know, what type of labor overlaps with the other. For example, like the front differential that we did in the car would overlap with the oil pan gasket. Doing the oil pan gasket, you have to take the front diff out anyways. So if I was doing that job for somebody, I would have taken the labor off the front diff. So I'm gonna break it down to you guys, and then I'm gonna give you a realistic idea if you were to do the job yourself with a buddy or whatever, somebody's helping you out. I will give you that realistic price, which will be roughly close to what I pay my guys daily, and that's what I'm gonna put here to show you guys what I actually spent on the car. Okay, so the first initial bill that you see, $6,344.12. But again, being that this is my car, obviously I do the smarter choice and do everything that the car needs in one shot, right? So in that case, we are doing the front diff for 0 hours, and we'll be charging $300 for the diff, which is what we paid, and $83 for fluid, so we're paying $420 only for the front diff. Now, engineer filter, obviously we're doing that. We're already on there. We put that at 0 as well. Now, the thrust arms, which was needed, you kind of have to take them apart roughly to do the oil pan, and you spend probably another hour to replace them once you have the subframe drop down to do the oil pan. So we're taking down to 1 hour and $189 per arm, 2 arms, so that brings it down to $580. And then the oil service, we're not going to charge the labor since we're doing the oil pan anyways. The valve cover, realistically, if I was doing the job for somebody and they're doing the oil pan already, I would have probably discounted 1.5 hours. I had it at 6, so let's say we're doing it for 4.5 to give the customer a break. And then the oil pan gasket, which is already kind of discounted. So Don did this repair. It was already discounted with overlapping the front diff. So usually that oil pan is about 13 hours, but you know, you're trying to help somebody out, they doing a lot of work with you, so this is something I would have done for 10 hours. Okay, so just to give you guys a realistic price, if you were to bring to a shop like mine, the thermostat was leaking, so I have that for 1 hour. It's kind of like in the way of doing the oil pan gasket anyways. We have the brake flush here, and that's all that the car needed. So adjusting those prices brings us down from 6,344 to 4,777. Mind you that we paid 7,000. But now if you were to pay somebody, a shop like mine, for example, that would exceed the value of the car. Would be really hard for you to make money in the car. You would break even. We sold the car for 11,500, so you would just get your money back here. In that case, would not make sense. So for this to make sense, you would have to either do the job with a buddy, do it yourself, or else you wouldn't make any money. So being that my guys did the work for me, so let's say you're paying a buddy for you that's willing to charge you his day or whatever the case might be, which is my case. I have my guys working for me, right? So I'm gonna put everything at 0 hours. The belt was actually $35, I think we got from FCP. Thermostat was $147, so there is a little bit of adjustment to make here if you're ordering the parts from FCP and whatnot. So I'm gonna do all those little adjustments to be as close as possible. The guy spent a little bit over 3 days on the car, so let's say roughly you pay somebody $300 a day. I'm giving you guys a close number, is not what I pay my guys. I'm giving you a close number as possible. Okay, $300 a day. Let's put the labor here at 900 instead. Okay, all right, I'm giving you guys as close as possible to what I spent, so it makes more sense, all right, to what we're doing. And that brings us down to $2,600, right? We spent on the car $2,600. So let's make the math now. Oops. We got 11,500 for the car minus 2,600. That's 8,900 minus the 7,000 that we paid for the car. So we made $1,900 on this car. Not bad. It took a little while to sell. Definitely a hassle to sell. And I had a lot of messages, a lot of messages, like many messages. And that took about 3 weeks for us to sell the car. But I ended up selling it. And mind you, I had this car up for sale for $16,800 at first. And people were beating me down. Some people offered me $7,000 for the car. Like, no, dude, that's what I paid for the car, needing repairs. And I put at least $2,600 in the car, you know, like pinching pennies, like not wanting to spend money. Let's say somebody that doesn't have mechanical skills like I do, or doesn't have a shop like I do, would spend a lot more than that. You would not spend less than $2,600, let's put it this way, okay? And then I dropped the price to $13,800 and still wasn't really getting any good offers. I was getting, I think I got a couple offers at $13,500, $13,000, but nobody really came through. So I got an offer, $11,500. I told the guy, come get it. He showed up, got the money, took the car, and that was it. So this is a wrap for the second car of the challenge. We made $1,900 on the car, and we already got a car the same day. Again, it's a 528, needed timing chains and a couple other things. It's a very nice car, very clean car. So far as the cleanest car that we have, it's the car number 3. And you guys will see it on the next video. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one with the 528 and showing you guys how much we make on that car. Peace.